on the two-thirds gender bill flopped today for the fourth time, following a quorum hitch. National Assembly Speaker Justin Muturi announced that the motion had been lost and therefore would not pose any question as to whether voting would proceed. Only 174 members of parliament were present out of the 233 that are needed to participate in the voting.
From the onset during the afternoon session, when the much-awaited voting for the two-thirds gender bill was scheduled, it was evident that the elusive gender bill would flop due to lack of quorum. This is despite the presence of gender CAS Rachel Shebesh and Mama Aida Odinga. At the beginning of the House session, 164 members were in the chambers, but a few minutes into the session, the number increased to 174. Again, this will not give a chance to members to vote for the bill, let alone sail it through, as it requires 233 members to pass it, as it is a constitutional amendment bill. Women leaders, angered by the situation, they chanted "No women, no referendum." The flop of this bill for the fourth time is despite the calls by President Uhuru Kenyatta and ODM leader Raila Odinga mobilizing lawmakers to support the bill that will ensure gender parity gap is sealed as articulated in Article 100 of the Constitution.
If Parliament fails this time, we have an alternative. We'll ask the court through the CJ to ensure that the court finalizes this matter, and we have faith that this particular time where the case in court has reached this House is likely to be dissolved.
We are ready as a plan B. We are ready to go and make our threat come true. We will go to court and we will seek for the court's interpretation in as far as the legality of the Parliament is concerned.
See it seeing the light of day in the House. And not because members are against it, but I think we need to look for another formula. We need to look for another approach.
The passage of the bill was postponed during the last session due to lack of quorum after it was withdrawn by Majority Leader Aden Duale. According to parliamentary standing orders, the bill can be reintroduced again after 6 months.
We must say, we now do not ask for two-thirds anymore. Keep it. We are going for it. Let's go for it. Who says that we cannot say, this is the woman we want to be the president of Kenya, and this to be the prime minister?
That electoral unit is the county, and you say that the county needs to be represented by 4 people. We want 2 to be women and 2 to be men. Simple.
Court rulings since 2012 have directed Parliament to pass legislation to enforce the gender bill, but several efforts to pass it have failed, with female MPs accusing male MPs of deliberately blocking efforts. Women movement and civil society had threatened to proceed to court should Parliament fail to pass the gender bill, as they claim they will present a petition in Parliament to term the House as unconstitutional. For the fourth time, the two-thirds gender bill has failed due to technical challenges of lack of quorum. The House, as it stands, is unconstitutional, and it risks being dissolved if one presents a petition successfully in the High Court.